Hi guys, how are you all? Uh, Guys, look like Sushank, your mom is not on WhatsApp, huh?
No.
See, that's the deal. Okay. See, the class was 15 minutes delayed.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay, just 1 second, guys. Anybody else did not get it? Okay, I have forwarded the WhatsApp group to Shree's mom and Sushank's mom. You guys, I think 15 minutes late. Sorry about it, okay? So how are you all? Dhwani, what are you doing in school, mom?
We just had a unit test today on the first unit of the year.
I, I see. How was that, ma?
It wasn't that bad. It was pretty easy for the most part.
Okay, what made it difficult? Can you tell me?
It was in like the other quizzes and concept checks, we didn't really do anything but natural logs and then the character E, and that was on the test, so that tripped me up a little bit, but it
Oh,
was fine.
algebra 2?
Huh?
From algebra 2?
Yeah, we didn't like really study it in
Yeah, yeah,
class,
yeah,
so
yeah.
and it was not on our worksheet, so I just kind of guessed, not guess, but yeah.
So the intent of the pre-calc is to just meaning on and off, even in your sleep, you should be able to talk about parent functions. You see what I mean, huh? E power of x, log x, ln x are all parent functions, right? So that's why they would have given. Okay. Krish, what shook you up for in the exam?
Nothing. I think I did really well.
Okay, that's nice. Sahil, how are you doing, Sahil? What are you doing in class?
We're learning about like the I forgot what it's called, but it's like like positive and increasing and like negative and decreasing and stuff like that.
I see. Is that easy or not?
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay, I'm wondering, I'm taking the same thing in the Algebra 2 class, so I don't think I need to go over that here, right, Sahil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cheryl, how are you doing, ma? Shri, where is your video? Akash, I heard the test was easy for you in school.
In school?
Uh.
I haven't taken a test yet.
Oh, then was your mom mentioning about the test that you took here?
I'm not sure. I haven't taken a test at school.
Oh, no test in pre-calc till now in school?
No.
Oh, then your mom mentioned this test. Okay. Manav, how about you?
I've not had a test in pre-calc, but so far it's been easy.
Okay.
It's just been review of what we did here.
Oh, I see. I see. See, still slant asymptotes it will be, but the school will raise us. So that's why I want to just keep going. Let's see how much we can do. I want to really finish unit 1 today, but I doubt, ma. I don't think, meaning the last part will be there. Okay.
We
See,
just, Miss
yeah,
Priya,
yeah, go ahead.
we just finished a test on like 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. It was like until like I don't know, that's just when we got to. So like
Easy.
where is that? Yeah, it was pretty easy. So like where does it place and like where we are right now? Like how we're ahead currently,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, good question, Shri. I really like you asking this. We are at 1.12.
1.1. We're at 1.12, okay.
Yeah, good questions. Okay. See, your AP pre-calc is divided into 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, like that, right? There are
Yeah.
5 units that are required for AP pre-calc. In that, you are talking, right? Hey, you have finished 1.3. Dhwani has finished what, Amma? Same 1.3, right, ma, in school?
Yeah.
Yeah, so see, the thing is, the quizzes concepts they give you are there and here taken from everywhere, algebra 2 and stuff, okay? So basically, thanks. That's not the intent of the AP Pre-Calc exam, okay? The AP Pre-Calc exam tests you only on those benchmarks, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. To be precise, right? What is this 1.1, 1.2, 1.3? If you have that question, right? So basically, see, this is one, I'll show you. This is what is in the AP Pre-Calc curriculum. Let me show you. Let me share screen. Nice, good that you brought it up, Shri. So you need to know what you're all studying. Sahil, are you going to take the AP Pre-Calc exam?
Yeah.
But you're in IB, right?
Yeah. But I can still take like the AP test.
I see. So your plan is to take it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Okay, how about this? See, Shri, did I answer your question? See,
Wait, yeah, 1 second.
yeah, it never stuck me to tell you that this is what we are covering. Changes in tandem, rate of change in linear quadratic, polynomial. Parvini, I'm sorry, ma, I did not get back to you on that question, right? I'm just jammed with work.
Oh,
Okay,
it's okay, Auntie. I solved it.
sorry, ma. Okay, but yeah, I thought I'll clarify at the end of the class today. But if you solved it, great. I'm sorry. Usually I reply immediately, right? I am
Yeah,
not.
we just started notes on 1.4 like last class. So
Okay, so basically we have done all this rational function zeros, vertical asymptotes, holes, and
yeah.
you see equivalent expressions and binomial theorem is the Pascal's triangle, where I am not convinced with what we have learnt in class, because looks like you guys have more doubts which were not cleared. Either I have not reached you perfectly or you guys have not understood. I don't know yet. Okay. I really want to review this
All right.
binomial theorem. Then polynomial long division and slant asymptotes we covered. Translation dilation and function model selection and assumption articulation is what I want to cover. These three I want to cover today. Maybe we'll keep this one for the next session along with unit 2. I'll just keep going. Make sense?
Priya ma'am,
Yeah.
like I was checking the syllabus for our school, and we don't have this many like units for unit one. We only have until like I'm pretty sure I didn't see like everything, but I know it stops around like 1.6 or 1.7.
That is unit 1A.
Well, the syllabus also did mention that after this we'll be moving on to unit two. There was never a mention of unit, I guess 1B or anything. I don't know.
Okay, see, if that is the case, right, then your teacher may say, hey, you have studied the end behavior rational function. See, when you look at it, it's all from algebra 2, right?
Okay, yeah, probably.
But again, they cannot miss these and all. They have to talk to you about this. There's no way, see, they need not do all of this because you have done it in algebra 2, but they will have to do translation of functions. The problem is you all know what is translation, but you should be able to do it numerically, graphically, as well as algebraically. So definitely they will cover translation and dilation of functions. The main point here is, okay, you know about all the functions. Like Dhwani said, right, in their quiz, suddenly they asked you e power of x. So you should be able to understand what is the difference between 2 power of x and e power of x at one shot. When I ask you, you should be able to tell what is the difference between, so basically e is a number, right? 2.71, I think. So it goes on. So this is 2 power of x, this is 2.71 power of x. So you know the differentiation between these two functions, right? So here this function is larger, more steeper, so than this function. So you should be able to distinguish between these two functions, log x, ln x. You should be able to distinguish between these functions as quickly as possible. I'll do one thing. These parent functions that you learned in algebra 2, right, each of them will have their own characteristics, increasing, decreasing, interval, whether even or odd, proving even or odd algebraically, graphically, intercepts, end behavior. All this stuff usually I give it in a booklet form. Okay, definitely it is only for algebra 2 kids. The first class of algebra 2, I give the kids the list of 20 functions. Same thing I'll share with you, but even if you don't, you're not going to do it as homework, go over that booklet. Go over each property of each graph. That is going to really help you. Okay, now Sushank, you're going to get back to me on these. Make sense? send a screenshot to me.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yep. Keep me posted because I want to clarify. But see, Sushank, honestly telling you, if you're going to attend the AP Pre-Calc exam, these are the units. It's well established by College Board already. Okay, there's no way they won't teach this or that. Okay, this is what it is. And you know, in the AP Pre-Calc exam, right, for the free responses, right, they tell you how the questions are going to be. There are 6 free response questions, right? For all the questions, you already know this is the type of the question that's going to come. Only the numbers will differ. So it's not a big deal to crack the 6 easily because they already give you the question. They're going to change the numbers and give you. It is like that simple. And then coming to multiple choice, there only you will be you can lose points very easily there. So for that you need to study well.
Miss Priya,
Yama?
um, at school they also teach us like some how to like justify our answer and stuff. And some of the stuff my teacher teaches is not really very clear. Can you like?
Sure. Which one? Meaning, would you mind sending me even during the class? You can send me a screenshot or something that you want me to. You see, yeah, you don't give me everything. You see, it's hard on you. So just tell me, Andy, this is one part which I did not understand. Something like this. I will develop on it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Send one screenshot where you did not understand anything. Maybe one another problem. If you send it, I'll know what you're not understanding. You got it?
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to you on WhatsApp.
No. Okay. But without
Okay.
making you wait, I will move ahead. When I give you a question, I'll look at it. Sense?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now let's see. I wanted to do what today? Um, I wanted to ask some questions and then give you this. Let's see. Parent. Okay. Before we move on, I really wanted you to introduce a couple of things, okay? I really want you to know what is a piecewise function, okay? I'll come to this, okay? The other thing, these two functions are again parent functions, but you guys don't know about it at all. We have not studied this in algebra 2. So another thing is step function, okay?
Learned these in school.
You learned this?
Yeah,
Which one, ma?
both
Is
of them
this
in school.
is the step function is the one with the integer, right?
Yeah.
The close
Oh yeah,
brackets.
yeah, we learned that.
Yeah, we
I
learned
learned it
these.
too.
Did you study the transformations of step functions?
No, we just went through the parent function.
Okay, that's amazing function. That one is so useful. Okay, and piecewise function is very easy. Piecewise function is nothing but a function. So let's say, okay, I have a graph like piecewise. They are going to split into parts, into pieces. So you've always seen like this, or seen like this, or seen like this. These are continuous, right? Meaning from here to end you can define in one equation. But there are situations, okay, there are situations where, let's say this one. What is this function? It's not a straight line. Do you see? This function, let's say this is my function. This is one line, this is one line, correct? So now let's say this line equation, okay, you can find out 2 points and you can find the line equation easily. So let's say this is minus half x plus 3. Okay, this line equation, right? Let's say it's steeper, right? So I will take it as minus 2 by 3x plus 3 again. Y-intercept is the same. In this case, right, there are two lines that are going to define the function. There's no straight line, you see. So the function has been split into two pieces, right? So how do you write that function? I will write f of x equal to minus half x plus 3. Another one is minus 2 by 3x plus 3. But where? In the interval minus infinity to 0. You get it? And for this one, you will say 0 to infinity. Make sense, guys? At 0, see, either one of it should be true. See here, what are you saying? You just split the function into two pieces. Any piecewise function, the basic concept is only this. You're going to split it into two functions or three functions or four functions, whatever. When you apply that, your interval should not collapse on one another, meaning minus infinity to 0. When you compare minus infinity, the 0 point has been included in the first one. When x equal to 0, what happens? The y value is 3. So you have included till this point on the graph. You see? Now we already defined this. Okay. Now from 0, you already included the 0 in this interval. Okay. So you should not include the 0 in this interval. So 0 to infinity, this is your line equation. Here 0 is less than x, less than infinity. There you are going to make use of this equation. When the equation splits up into two different things, let's say we have another function like this. What happens, guys? This from it is a function, basically it passes the vertical line test. So from here to here you will define the parabolic function, x square function. From here to here you will define a linear function. You see, so that will also, so we put it like this. We put the piecewise function to all its equations and we clearly define the intervals in which it is defined. Any questions? Now, if they give you a piecewise function, they can easily ask you evaluate f of minus 6. Which interval, which equation would you use? You have to be very careful. This minus 6, x equal to minus 6 belong to this interval, so you need to use this equation. Whereas they might give you find f of 12. In that case, if you use this equation, it will be wrong. It will be incorrect. Why? Because when x equal to 12, that belongs to this interval and you have to make use of this equation. To plug in x equal to 12, you have to make use of this equation. Make sense, guys?
If I didn't understand this wrong, a piecewise function is split in half, or do they give you like a point where they split it?
Oh, yeah, good question. Piecewise function need not be half at all, ma. That's what, see, is this half? No, right?
No.
It can even be 3 for that matter.
So they'll give intervals for each three of the splits?
You can split, right? Meaning if you are going to piece it in such a way that it can be written as an equation.
Oh, okay.
By making sense. So a line is a linear function you can write. Then a parabola till here. The interval is the x interval. Project it on the x-axis and see where it is. So based on that you will define. So now for this line, right, from here, from this x to x is your line equation with a negative slope. Then it's a parabola till this x equal to this value, and then it's a line with increasing slope for the right side of the graph. Makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Shragvi, what are you doing in school? You never told me anything. Shragvi and Cheryl.
We had a quiz today over rate of change, and we have a test on Friday over rate of change.
For the rate of change. Okay. Is that easy for you?
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay, good to know, ma. Okay, now let me see. Piecewise functions, the concept is very simple, but they can make it really complicated as well. They don't have to give you easy questions at all. So how about this? Let's see this one. But I don't have the answers to this. Okay, we'll do it by ourselves. We'll do it ourselves. Let's see. One equation I'll give you. I'll tell you one. I'll give you one piecewise function. This is a piecewise function. Okay, you just know what is a piecewise function. It will become handy in so many cases. Find out this one. Find g of minus 2. So what will you do? Find g of minus 2. You need to be careful. Good job. Ah. I see. Can you give me my charger? Because I'm running out of battery. Did you get it, guys? Laptop is going to die. So then what do we do? See, this may not come directly as a piecewise function in your pre-calc, but you guys need to know what is a piecewise function. You're able to do this? But if you didn't understand, you have to let me know. Akash, oh yes, all of you got it. Dhvani, correct. Hey, Sahil, I have not gotten back to your dad on your brother. I will get back, ma. Okay, I'm not keeping up with any of your messages. Sorry about it. Tell him, Sahil.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, ma. Parvini, that's correct, ma. Mano, correct. Cheryl, did you get it? Advik, correct. Sushank. And Advik, where are we on the rational functions, Advik?
I went over the video notes and like the textbook that you gave me. I
Okay.
watched over and I think I understand it better now.
Better, okay. We'll see. We'll review that again, okay? At least for you, I want to do some sort of review. I'll see, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Parvini, I'll come to your questions. So you got it. Most of you got it, but some of you are not answering. What does that mean? Yeah, Cheryl. Dhwani, did you get it, ma? Dhwani, did you get it?
Yeah, I sent you my answer.
All right, I'll check. Let me see yours. Yeah, okay, everybody got it. It's not a big deal. Okay, great. Um, See, these are easy ones. You cannot differentiate. How about this? This is a piecewise function. Yeah. Two. Okay, how about this? You don't know. Give a minute, guys. Different. Okay, so piecewise is okay. Let's see what else I have on piecewise. Yeah, how about okay. See, I need to have okay. How about this? 1 second, guys, please. We'll study a little bit on domain and range as well. I need, okay. I just don't want. Okay, how about this? This is a good one. Let's see. Do I have an answer to this? Yeah, I do. Okay. I don't have the solution, but I do. Let's see this one.
Miss Priya,
Mm.
I have a small question.
Go ahead.
So my math teacher at school, she either like really overcomplicates things or like doesn't teach it well. So like, do you think on the AP exam, if I use like different methods from how she taught, it would be like counted against or not?
See, can
Huh?
okay, let me understand your question. The way she teaches is different from what we are doing in class, is it?
Like some of the how we solve problems, it's like quicker and stuff, and she makes it like overcomplicated and stuff. So I was just wondering if it would be counted wrong if I used to like.
No, meaning, yeah, as long as you're able to get the answer correctly, won't be counted wrong. But at the end, when I want to understand what you're saying, then answer your question. Make sense at the end of the class.
Uh, okay.
That's what you're talking about. Because bluntly, if I say that's no, they'll count. I don't want you to be misguided. Okay,
Okay.
the class will see. Okay, but remind me, ma. Find f of
Okay.
14 defined by, guys. This is again easy one, but next one I'm going to give you a graph. I want you to be able to find domain and range for piecewise function. I'll give you a full practice sheet for piecewise functions. Forty-one, 42.
Miss Priya, can I use the bathroom?
Sure, ma. Sure. Go. This equal to minus 9. Okay, how about this? What is the domain of this function? Even I don't know how to do this. We'll do it and see here. Dhwani, that is correct, I think. F of 14. X equal to minus 17. Let's see. Value of k, f of n is equal to 6. Krish, correct. Okay, all of you got these. These are seem easy. Okay, let's move on then. 178 was the answer. Did anybody get anything else? Oh, I gave you the. Oh, wow. You're too fast for me, Sahil. Is infinity to what? Okay, you have assumed it's 9. Oh, yeah, 9. Nice. Nice, Sahil. Nice representations. Is infinity to 11. Oh, nice. Nice. Shragbi.
Miss
Advit.
Priya,
Yeah.
can you give me a reminder of what set notation looks like?
Oh, set note. Okay, you want to do it in set notation, huh? Okay. I
I-
was any notation is okay for me. Yeah, I'll definitely tell Ma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll do it in all the 3 notations. I think that's better, right? So I'll do in all the 3 notations. What you guys have done? Domain of the function shown. Whoa. Okay. Second one is incorrect, Sahil. Aha, guys, second one is incorrect. 1 minute. See, guys, see, this is where we can make mistakes. Manav, Akash, can I get your answers for the second one? First one, everybody got it.
I
Second
gave
one,
it.
correctly. Yes, Akash, that's right.
Miss Priya, is mine right?
Yeah, ma, Cheryl, that's right. I'll check. Ma. Krish, where is your answer? Shragvi, I need your answer too. Yes, Parvini, your answer is right. See, this is where, okay, many of you have sent, you're thinking about this whole and this, right? See, think about this. Minus infinity to infinity, right? See, for every x, you have some value for y. Okay, till here you have it, right? This. But when you project this to the x-axis, this already started, you see? So the function f of x, right, is completely valid for all of the x's. I know there is a whole, you all wanted to give importance to it. But at the point where there is a whole, the function is already defined. Do you see? Even if there is a whole, see here, the point is already defined and it is a nice function. The function does not have two y values for the same x. Okay, see, when it came here, it was undefined, but then when you look it up, right, see, it's continuous, meaning there is no discontinuity. Yeah, there is a discontinuity in the form of this, but you see, this compensates for it. So the function keeps going. So here in this case, the domain is all reals. The domain is all reals. And Cheryl wanted me to work out all the notations, right, Ma? I'll tell you. 1 second.
Is
I'm
my
not.
answer correct?
All reals should be correct, Shri. Wait, I'm going to write all the three notations.
Okay.
To a second. I am not able to. Wait, correct. Hey, Manav, that's what I'm saying. Manav, why 22, Manav? That minus 22 is incorrect. Aha, Manav, I asked for the domain. You've given the range. Did you see that?
Oh, I gave both.
You gave both? Okay. 1 second.
No, I thought I gave 22. I was trying to estimate where the lowest point was.
Oh,
I was trying to estimate.
minus 22. Minus 22. But why did you put a minus 22, Manav?
Because it's in the because there's a minimum at like
Yeah.
at like that 5 comma negative 22. Or 5 or something. It's like a minimum between negative 16 and negative 24.
So minus 22 to infinity, and then what is that, Manav? I don't get it. Minus 22 to infinity. Correct. Infinity.
Wait,
Good.
is it negative 22?
Correct. Negative 22 to minus infinity to infinity. That's it, right? Wait. On the range you're asking, huh? So
Yeah.
minus 22 to infinity. Correct.
Yeah,
Make
that's
sense?
what I,
That's
yeah,
right.
that's what I got.
Yeah. Now for the domain, right? Don't say all reals. This you were doing it in algebra. Okay. This writing the lowest interval limit. This is the upper interval limit. So this notation is called interval notation. Inequality notation is this. You are writing it as an inequality. The last one is what did we say? Set notation, where you need to put two curly braces, x, and then a pipe symbol. After that, what is the restriction on x? You should say x is an element of real numbers. You can say this is a very nice sophisticated way of saying x is an element of real numbers. Cheryl, did you get that?
Yeah,
Cheryl?
thank you.
Miss Priya, in the inequality notation, would it not be greater than and equal to?
Did I make a mistake? Wait, what happened? Wait, what was your question?
In the inequality notation, would it not be greater than and equal to x?
Good question. The equal to should never come when your side has infinity.
Oh, okay.
Infinity or minus infinity, you should, because see, you can never touch infinity. Can you touch the horizon? It's horizon. Like that, you cannot touch minus infinity and plus infinity. You should not put that equal to sign.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, now let's see this one. I think piecewise function is enough, guys, but 2021. Let me see. I want to ask you different types of questions. Write an equation and all, I don't need it. F of 1. Yeah, this one is a good one. Okay, how about this? What was answer? How about this? Can we try it out? I don't know how it will work, okay? Meaning I'm not able to guess how this function is. Is this function continuous? I don't know what is this asking. Let's see. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
It's not.
Why?
I think it is.
Some of you
It's not.
say it is, some of you say it's not. Even I get
It's because when x is less than 0, it's negative 17x squared plus 4, but then after 0 it changes to 10.
and yes. So see, okay, when you're able,
But wait, when it says continuous, doesn't mean there's no break in it.
correct. There is break in it. Do you see it, Akash?
It's less than.
No, I'll tell you. See, yes, see, that's what I also did it. Okay, x is less than or equal to 0, and then it says x greater than 0. Yes, domain is continuous, no doubt. But is the function continuous means they're asking whether f of x is continuous, whether there's a break in that. So for
What
that,
do they mean by like a break?
yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Here, when you look at it, right,
Oh,
-7.
does it mean it has to be touching the whole time?
Yeah, they're not touching.
Oh, okay,
See,
okay.
look at it. X less than or equal to 0 means let's substitute -1. When I substitute -1, what happens? -17 plus 4. So -1. So till 0, this is one interval, right? In this interval, what happens? It's always a negative number plus 4. Because see, whenever a negative number is squared, it's going to be positive. Then -17 plus 4 is going to be the case. So when I substitute 0, it is going to be a 4. When I substitute -1, what it is going to be? -17 plus 4 equal to -14. So it's going to be somewhere -14 for -1. And then -2, what happens? Let's do one and see. Okay, quickly. 17 times 4 plus 4. So 4, when I take it out, -17 plus 1, -16 times 4, -64. So it's 2 down. Okay, for some reason, it's coming like a steep line, steep parabola left side. See, x square, right? It's a parabola, downward facing parabola because of the negative. And then because of the plus 4, it's a downward facing parabola. But instead of coming in the origin, it goes up by 4 because of this plus 4. So the left part of the parabola is there. Then after that, x greater than 0, it's a 10. You see, x greater than 0 means soon after this, it's a 10. You see? Does it make sense, guys? You don't let me finish. Does it make sense?
Wait, why is it at 10?
Because f of x is a 10. At that point, there is a hole. X greater than 0, only I can have 10. So this is 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a constant function. Do you see? So between this and this, the function is not continuous. Parveen, you didn't understand, right?
I'm a little lost.
Where are you lost? You tell me.
If there's like in the previous graph, if there's a hole and there's a point on the exact like spot in the range, wouldn't a dot
Correct.
be counted?
Correct. In the previous question, I gave it to you like this, remember?
Yeah.
And then it went on like this. Correct?
Huh.
Yeah, here when you think about it, the function is continuous. Think of the y-axis, okay? This was the minimum point, okay?
Mm.
And it goes. Here, yes, there is a break, but this side compensates for it. Between this and this, you have a graph value. Do you see?
Huh.
You see, there is a graph value. There is a y value on the graph. Do you see? This side, it seems discontinuous.
Oh, yeah.
You see, but this side compensates for it. You
Yeah.
got. So the function is still continuous from here to here, it's defined. And then in this interval where it is breaking here, you have these y values still. And then from here, again on that point where there is a hole, there is a nice y value here. You got it?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So now, I don't want to, meaning it should not extend beyond this. Let's say this one. Now, beyond this, after this whole, this comes into play. So this function is continuous from this exact x value to this x value. You got it?
Yeah.
Whereas in this function, what happens? This is the downward facing parabola, left side. And after that, see what happens. There's no way the function, there is no graph in this interval at all. You see, ma?
Yeah.
Okay. Krish,
Wait, so sorry.
go ahead.
It doesn't count because the downward facing parabola isn't like at the 10 too, right?
Correct. If this was like this, then yes. You got it?
Yeah.
Then it is continuous. But between one part of the graph, one part of the y-axis, there's no graph. You got
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
I'll give you more problems right at home. Okay. Now what did I want to do? Piecewise functions, step functions, I really wanted to do this. My God. Okay. And then translation, dilation, I have to do today. Okay. How about this? Okay, step function, you need to know whatsoever. In honors algebra, we used to study step function in depth. Here we don't study in depth, but you just understand why is it required? Because you will be given a table of values, or you will be given a verbal context, or you will be given a graph, or whatever, meaning at the end of this chapter, right, you will be able, you will be asked to identify what model does it represent, linear, quadratic, exponential, step function, like that. You need to represent what model it, what function model can be what function model suits the context given. So that you need to find out. Now let's find out this step function. Okay, there's something called step function that's also called the greatest integer function. Great, I wanted to spend time on this, instead I was spending time on piecewise. Greatest integer function. What is this greatest integer function? It's written like this. Okay, or it is written like this. Okay, or what other different ways? Yeah, it is also written, can also be written like this. This is entirely new to you. Okay, but what is this? This function takes the input and finds the greatest integer closest to that number without going over the given number. Now let's say -2, meaning, let me show you. This is my x value input. This is my step integer, step function, right? So in this case, let's say -1.75 I give. Think about a number line. Okay, 0, 1, 2. Advik, are you following, Advik?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the step function? It is the greatest integer function. When I give it an input, it will want to find out the greatest integer that is closest to this number. But the only constraint is the integer is found out without going over this number. Let's say -1.75 is here, right? So, what is the greatest integer closest to -1.75 without going over -1.75? Tell
Minus
me.
1.
Huh? -1 or -2? -2
Miss
is
Priya,
smaller. Huh.
didn't you say not to go over?
Yeah, you cannot go over this value.
But then how would -2?
See,
-2 is less than minus
correct,
175.
correct. Prashant, you got it. So -2 is less than -1. Without going over means what, Amma? You have to pick up any integer in this side of -1.75. Those are only, meaning you have to pick up the greatest integer on this side of the graph. Without going over means when you go to the right, the values keep on increasing, right?
Yeah,
So the
sorry,
near
my bad.
-2. It's a little tricky on that one piece. Then you will start understanding. Krish, did you get it?
Yeah.
We give it -2. What is the value? So greatest integer function means it will try to, if you give an input, it will gets the greatest integer near to it. Shragvi, did you get it?
Yeah.
Near to the given value, the given input. Okay. But the main, what is happening to me? Writing time. So without going over it. Now tell me, guys, if I give it -3.75, what will be the answer? If I give it -3.75, what will be the answer?
And then you can do plus the times 5. And then in the first time, you don't
I'll write down something. If I give it -3.75, what is the answer, guys? What is the greatest integer function? -3.75 is here. -3.75 is here, right? If I give it -3.75, what is the great?
Miss Priya, wait, what happens if you have like -3.49? Will that become -3?
Let's see. -3.49.
49.
-3.49 is a bigger value. Okay, -3.49, correct?
it's closer to -3 than -4.
Yeah. But see, again, it gets the greatest integer near to the input, okay? But what is the condition without going over? If you attach,
Oh, it cannot become
without going over means, see, 3.49 you're saying, right? 3.49 is here. Yeah. The nearest integer, when you think about it, it's a -3 or a minus of, it's a -3 definitely. However, see here, -3.49. Okay, but I cannot go over the value when I am finding the input. I cannot output. When I'm finding the output, I cannot go over the value of -3.49. Make sense?
Because nobody needs to see that.
In that case, the integer that I find should be on this side of -3.49 because that's considered less in the negative side. You got it? Manu, no?
yeah, I got it. It cannot go to a new integer
It cannot go to a bigger integer
than
than
the
the
input.
value. Make sense?
Yeah, so basically it cannot go to the it cannot go to a bigger integer than the input.
Correct. Negatives, in negative numbers, if the magnitude is smaller, it's a bigger number. Correct? So that's why the confusion. Shragvi, now tell me what is the answer for this greatest integer function for -3.49, ma? Go ahead, ma.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't understand. Okay. See, okay, let's see, ma. 4 is here, -3 is here, -3.49 is here, right, ma? What does this say is if I'm giving this function, it's a function. Step function means it's a function machine. I'm getting -3.4, I'm giving -3.49 to this function. What will be my output? I'm asking. Okay, -3.49 is here. So what is the nearest integer? Nearest integer is automatically -3 because it's very near than -4. However, which has got higher value, ma? Meaning you cannot say your answer should not be greater than -3.49. Your answer, whatever you give, should be less than -3.49. So basically this -3.49 is either near -4 or -3. Either of it should be your answer. However, the value -3 is much more than -3.49. So you cannot say this as your answer because it cannot go over the value of whatever is given to you. So this has to be the answer. Did you all get it, guys? Krish, did you get it?
Yeah.
This one is a little tricky, but once you understand, it's heaven, meaning you'll be able to understand a lot of regarding the step function. Okay, now, so that explanation is given. So here, -1.75 means what? So -2, right? -1.25 is what?
Wait, I thought you can't go above that number.
Is it -2?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, Akash. -2 is lesser than -1.75, right, Akash? See, think about it. If it is a negative number, your value should be on the left side of the given value.
Okay, so even if it's 1.01, you'll still go to 2. I mean,
Correct.
negative 1.01.
Correct. Negative, let me write that down. -1.01. Yeah, -1 is near or -2 is near, I know. But you cannot go over, you cannot go above 1.01 and jump into the next number. You cannot. It's
Okay.
a wall, it's like a wall. So you have to see on the left side only. You got it? So it will be a -1, -2, correct, ma? Yeah. So let's please do this. Okay, this one is a good exercise. Now 0, what is the answer?
A 0?
Yeah. But before that, no. Before that, I forgot, missed some values. Dhwani, are you following, ma?
Yeah.
How about this? -0.9, 0.5 and all, what is the value?
-1.
-1, -1. Okay, 0 is a 0, right? 0
Yeah.
is your nearest integer without going over. Correct. And then 1 is what? Let's go over 0.5, 0.9, 1.25, 1.75. 2. Can we try this alone, guys? Quick. I'm going to graph it. That's why I'm asking. Go ahead. 0.25, what is the answer? 0.25, 0.5, what is the answer for this one?
0.
Right side is very easy. Huh?
0.
0, 0. 1.25?
1.
1, 1.75?
1.
1. You cannot go to 2. You cannot jump beyond that. It's a wall. 1.75 is a wall. You cannot go further on that number line. 2?
2.
2.
Yeah, 2, 2. So now, see, the graph is going to be very complex at first, but it's very easy. Okay, see, the graph is very different for a step function. See, step function is not mentioned in your AP Calc, but I think it's required, guys. You guys need to know what is a step function. Let's see this one. So I'm going to plot it like this. Let me start from 0, 0, okay? And then 0.5, 0. This is 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5. Now, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Here as well it is -1, -2, -3. Now, we'll start from 0.5. 0.5, it is 0. 0.5 is 0. 0.9 is 0. Everything is a 0, okay? And then when it comes to 0 versus 0, so basically you see 0 versus 0. For every function, it is again a 0. For every x value after this, it is again a 0. Where is it ending? How about 1.0? If I give the input as 1.0, what it is?
1. But you have to write an open
1.
circle at the end of the 0.
Why?
Because if you put 0, you do not get 1.
Correct. So, at 1, what you should put?
0. I mean, sorry, an open circle.
Open circle, correct. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 will go to what?
1.
1. So, 1.1 will have an answer of 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Till 2 you will have that. But at 2 what happens?
Another open circle.
Another open circle. But what will be the value of 2? 2's value is 2. You got it?
Yeah.
Dhwani, Cheryl, did you follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, this is a closed circle. Again, this is a closed circle. Then it will go till 3 and then an open circle. Why? At 3, the value becomes 3. And then it goes another till 4 and then it is an open circle. Got it, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, ma.
So it's basically an open circle wherever like the number meets its like number, like 2 meets 2 and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, ma. But why? See, but do you see why? 1's value is 1. That's why 1, 1 has been shaded. 2's value is 2. You get it? That's why I put an open circle at 2 for what? For the value of 1, I am putting an open circle, but I am shading the 2. You got it?
Yeah, so like jump but also continuous, right?
Is it a continuous function? That's a good question. Is it a continuous function? No, it's not a continuous function. How do you think it's a continuous function?
Oh, never mind.
Not.
No.
Between these two intervals, you see between these two intervals, there's no y. You got it?
Yeah.
Look at the y is only for the function to be continuous. Between these two steps, the function is not defined. You see what I mean? It's not a continuous function. Can I move on?
Yeah.
Akash, did you get it?
Yeah.
That was a tricky one though, but I have more questions for you. I did not discuss transformation on that. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to discuss transformation on that. Okay. So here we go. I will give it to you directly and then I'll ask you questions, I feel. Oh my God, what did I do? Okay, let's see. So for this transformation, the greatest integer function, the general format, usually for any transformation, I give you the general format, right? This one we had not studied in algebra 2. So I'm giving you that here. Y equal to A, then you have this greatest integer function b times x plus h, that closes, and then plus k. Here guys, you always start the graph at h comma k. Okay, you always start the step at h comma k. Now 1 by b tells you the length of the step. Okay, this a tells vertically how long, meaning what is the distance between the steps. Does that make sense? Let's say I have a step function defined by 3, and then I have x plus 2 maybe, and then plus 5. What happens here? How do I write my step function? Start with what? I'll start with what? H comma k, right? What is that? H comma k. Tell me. What is H comma k in this? Shragvi, do you know? Shragvi?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Sahil, do you know?
Oh, no.
Sahil?
No.
See, H comma, see, match it up, right? X, H, K. What is my starting point? X minus H, always it's a minus H. I don't know why I put a plus H. Minus, now this can be written as X
It's
minus minus.
oh, it's
Mhm.
-2, 5.
Negative 2 comma 5. See, negative 2 comma 5. When you compare negative 2 and a 5, so it's in here. So that is your starting point. H comma K is your starting point. After that, clearly, what is the length of the step? The length of the step, this is B is a 1 here. When you think about it, this is a 1 here. So the step length, this is -2 comma 5. The step length is 1. The step length is 1. Now, what is this A? This A is 3. That means what? The next step, right? See, the step length is
Will it be
1,
after
but at
three?
the
Will
end,
it be after three y values? Because it's vertical stretch.
exactly. So it will be where? 8. At
Yeah.
8, it will start the next one. You got it? 8, it will start the next one, and then there will be a hole here. Does that make sense, guys? Not yet.
Miss
Amma,
Priya?
yes or no? Admik D, tell me. Yeah.
Miss Priya, I have a question. In the graphic form, why is it not 1/b? Is it supposed to be 1/b?
One. Yeah, 1 by 1, right? 1 over B, correct, Dhamma. See, 1 over B is 1 over B is the length of the step. 1 over 1 is what? 1 only, right, Manav?
Yeah. So if the
No, no,
length
no.
of the
What is your
step was 1/2, would you put a in the square bracket 1/2 times x minus a?
Let's do it. Let's do it. What is your question? Tell me.
No, in the graphic form, and not for this in general. Do you write 1/b or just b?
Oh, we write B. We write B. A times. Uh, uh, okay. We write E equal to A. Then we have B, right? So this one, X minus h, okay, but b has to be mentioned here, then we write it as b, okay, and then when you, the length of the step will be, you have to calculate 1 by b, okay, distance, vertical distance between steps, vertical distance between steps is a, h comma k is your starting point of the step function. Any questions? What I am saying is, there are many people who did not understand. Please ask. Shri, are you following it?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so x minus 2 plus 3. If I have the step function, what is my starting point? Sahil, now you want to try or you don't want to try?
2 and 3.
Yeah, 2 comma 3 is my starting point. So let me do the graph and show you. Meaning, see, if you understand the basic concept behind the step function, you can take it forward. Meaning, we don't have to do complex problem in this class, but understanding of that function is what is important. That is enough, I feel. Now, let's see. This is 2 comma 3, he says. 2 comma 3 means what? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 comma 3. So, this one is 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3 is a shaded dot. This is 2 comma 3. That's where I start. Okay. So, here when you think about it, B is a 1. You write what is A, B. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 1. H comma K is 2 comma 3. So, B1 means 1 by B is the length of the step. So, from 2, this is 2. From 2, it will go to the length of the step is till 3. Till 3 it will go. Okay. Now, what happens? There it has to have a hole. Why? We need to start the next step, right? The next step will come with a vertical distance of 2. This is 2 comma 3. So 4, 5. Vertical distance of 2 units away means the next step will start here. Does it make sense? The step length is 1, then a hole. Then again, the next step, where does it come? It is after step length is 2, right? 7. 7 will have this one. It will go till here. Am I making sense? Guys, did you get Sahil? Are you understanding?
Yeah.
Advik D, did you get it?
Yeah.
Shrag B?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. I think it's good discussion, but yeah, some of you didn't get it, which is still a problem. At the same time, it's okay. Let's see.
Miss Priya,
Uh,
I just have a small question. For these graphs, will we be asked to like write their domain in interval notation and stuff?
Not really, but you will be asked. See, for a transformed equation, you can be given and they will ask you to graph it. You got it?
Yeah, so like they'll give the equation and we'll graph it.
Yeah. Yeah, that will be the problem. So how about, let's say, I want you to try for minus involving a negative sign. Let's see. Which one is a negative? How about this? Okay, guys. Suppose if I have, okay, this one, you're going to graph and show me this one. Let me give you. How about this? F of x equal to minus greatest value. What is this graph, guys? What happens to this? The original parent graph was what? The original parent graph was, this is what I understand. Right?
Reflected across the
This is your original
x-axis.
parent graph. Huh?
It's reflected across the x-axis.
Good. So what? If it is reflected on the x-axis, what would happen? Good thoughts. It's reflection on the x-axis. That's true. So this one, when it gets reflected on the x-axis, it remains the same. But this one, when it gets reflected on this one will come down. You see? Makes sense? Okay.
Yeah.
This is gone. Okay. This one will come underneath this. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
This is gone. Now this one will go up. Correct? How will it go up? It will be something like this, right? Guys, did you get it? So the final graph would be like, the blue will be your final graph. Make sense? Amma, is there anybody who did not understand? Krish, did you understand?
Yeah, I understood.
Okay, Sushank, how about you?
I understood.
Similarly, if the same graph is given like this, what guys, what would happen? What would happen? It's a reflection on the
Y-axis.
y-axis. So what happens? Let me redo for you. Let me erase everything and then only draw that. That one, this is tricky again. first let me draw the parent graph. Parent graph says this one, right? Let me nicely elaborate this. Similarly, you have, and then you have, this is your graph, original graph. This is a reflection on the what axis? Reflection on the, what is this? This is a reflection on the minus is negative. What coordinate gets negated? The the x coordinate gets negated or the y coordinate gets negated?
The y
X
coordinate.
coordinate. X coordinate.
X y in it has to be outside. Remember, the negative has to be outside. F of x equal to minus x square. This is different from f of x equal to minus x the whole square. In this case, the x coordinate is negated. That means it's a reflection of the y axis. Here, what coordinate is negated? The entire y coordinate is negated. That means it's a reflection on the x axis. Make sense? Now let's see this one, right? It's a reflection on the x coordinate becomes negative. So it's a reflection on the y axis. So what would happen if it's a reflection on the y axis? The graph will turn like this, guys. Do you see? This will turn like this. This
Wait,
will
so the
turn like
parent
this. See
graph
this?
it was just the same as the other one. Like it was the same as negative 1 times in greatest integer x. It was like
Correct.
the same one.
But here you see the whole and then the dot comes. If it's a reflection on the y-axis, it's a little tricky. First the whole and then the dot. Do you understand that? When this gets reflected, what happens? We will have this. Again,
Oh yeah, I get it.
see, the main thing here I want to show is the original graph. You start with a shaded dot, go to a hole. Start with a shaded dot, go to a hole. Okay, but then if it's a reflection on the y-axis, the red color points, do you see it starts with a hole and a dot, hole and a dot. Did you all get it? Krish, are you with me?
Yeah.
Arvini, are you with me?
Yeah.
Sahil and Advik, are you guys with me?
Yeah.
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 Now I'm going to go to, my thing is, I want to go over translation and dilation very nicely quickly, guys. It's an easy one, but today also I can't postpone, I feel. So this is a little extra thing, okay? Whereas let's see this one. You all know already when you look at the graph, you clearly know what is horizontal dilation, what is vertical dilation, what is reflection, okay? Now this one, let's see. Let's do it and see. How about this? This graph. Now, what is this? I told you translation dilation, I'll ask you to do graphically first. Translation and dilation of function. Graphically means g of translation and dilation we are going to discuss. G of x equal to f of 2x. The f of x function is given. Okay, what is this 2, guys? What is that 2?
Horizontal compression by 2.
Horizontal compression of half. If it is a horizontal compression means from both sides you are making the graph, you are pumping the graph. You can see my video. From both the sides you are punching the graph. So what would happen? It will get elongated on the vertical axis. So what happens? How? So so it is a horizontal compression. So your x coordinate gets multiplied by half. When there was a 2, it became 1. Okay. When there was 0, it remained as 0. When it was a minus 2, it became minus 1. Then what else? What is this point? The value was 3, right? 3 was multiplied by a half. So that became 1.5. 3 became 1.5, right? So 1.5, 1.5 here. So you see, now how do I draw my transform graph? Did you guys get it, guys? Advik, are you following?
Yeah.
If you're not getting, you have to let me know, because it's your class, precious class. You have to let me know if you didn't get it.
Miss
Wait,
Priya, can you do it one more
the
time?
third point. Yeah, sure.
Can you zoom
What I'm
into the
saying is,
graph a little?
yeah, sure. You want a
Thank
bigger
you.
graph? No problem.
Yeah.
Wait. No. Yeah, we'll understand well and go, guys, because if you understand the basics, then it becomes so easy later on.
Yes.
Okay, how about this? I am just trying to do some dilation. Okay, the graph is here. Okay, the f of x graph is here. This is my f. Let me also put it in red color. The f of x graph is given here. Okay, that is what is given. Now we want to try to graph g of x, another function. What is the g of x? F of 2x. That means what? Clearly, the 2 is inside the parenthesis. So you have to reciprocal for the factor. So basically your x coordinate gets multiplied by half. That means what? Horizontal compression by half. Makes sense? There is no other change.
But how would you?
Only the x
So
coordinate.
you just plug in the x coordinate, and then
Yeah,
so
correct.
in this case it
You
would be
just
4, and then you just switch x to 4.
please explain to me, what are you saying, Akash?
So f
Where is
of x is, I mean, g of x is f2x, right? And then, so if you take the x2, you would put 2, and then it would be g of x equals 4, right?
no 4? That's what I'm saying. If it is inside the parenthesis, the you have to multiply by half.
Oh, so it would be f of 4. So what? Oh, okay. The coordinate at f of 4 is the what g of x is equal to, right?
Coordinate of f of Akash.
So g of x, I'm saying, so if you plug in 2, it will be 4.
No, it won't be 4, I'm saying.
No,
Okay, let
not
me
in
show
g
you.
of x. In
Let
f
me
of
show
x,
you.
it will be f of 4, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. What you're saying is true. So here when you look at it, what is this point? This point is 0, 2, right? This point is what? 0, 2, 2, 0, right? 2, 0. This point is 0, 3. This point is minus 2, 0, right? And this last point is what? Minus 4, 3. What I am saying, guys, g of x is f of 2x. Whatever is inside the parenthesis will confuse you. So you have to find the reciprocal factor if it is horizontal. That means what? What is multiplied by x? Half is multiplied by x in this case. Whereas if they give you this, right? What is multiplied? You here half is multiplied with the x coordinate. Here this is a vertical stretch. 2 is multiplied with the y coordinate. Okay, now how to plot the points for the new graph? Wherever you have x coordinate, this point will become minus 2, 3. Where is that point minus 2, 3? That point becomes this point. This gets shifted here. Similarly, minus 2, 0, the x coordinate is multiplied by half. So that becomes this. Okay, this shifts here. Similarly, 0, 3 shifts where? It remains there. Why? Because the x coordinate is multiplied by half. 0 multiplied by half is 0, 0, 3. Again, 2, 0 gets multiplied by half only on the x. So it becomes 1, 0. Now, the shifted transformed graph is this, this. Cheryl, did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, now let's consider this. Like this, we are going to find out 3, 4 functions. Let's see. So this is translate. We are only discussing translation. The dilation we discussed, but I want to discuss a little bit more. Let's see. How about this? Can you guys tell me? I'll draw a bigger graph for you. How about this? Now tell me, how will the graph of, now let's put down the points for you. You really want to understand, this is the best way to go. This is 2 comma 0. This is, what is this guys? 0 comma 2. This one is minus 2 comma 0. This is minus 4 comma 3. Now what happens? What is this? What is this? What happened to the g of x graph?
It was horizontally dilated.
So what happens? What coordinate gets multiplied by what?
X gets multiplied by 2.
X gets multiplied by 2 because it's a horizontal stretch. Stretch means the number that you multiply is great. See, always if it is inside the parenthesis, take the reciprocal 2. If you multiply anything by 2, then its value increases, right? So it's a stretch by 2. Okay. Now charge. Hey guys, I'm sorry guys. I lost connection. Okay, so guys, let me finish with this. Okay, so for basically when I give you the graph, you should be able to identify whether it is horizontal up, horizontal shift to the right or to the left, or vertical shift up or down, or dilation. When it comes to dilation, it can be a horizontal compression, horizontal stretch, vertical compression, vertical stretch. So you should be able to identify this, and you should be able to plot points on the graph. First, plot the points in the parent function, then calculate for the transformed function, and you should be able to graph it. Can we do that alone for this week, guys? Step function I'll give you. I'll also give you homework on piecewise functions, step functions, and then translation and dilation only with the graph, not numerically or not algebraically. You don't have to do. Can we try that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stop here. But definitely please work on the homework so that we can complete unit 1 next week 100%. Okay. Any other questions for me? I'm going to discuss with Parvini, I know. Other than that, do you have any questions for me? Anybody, any questions? If you don't have questions, we'll log off. Okay.
Bye, Miss Priya.
Bye, Ma.
Emma,
Yeah.
ഒരു നിമിഷം wait പண்றேன். நான் இதுக்கு class இருக்கேன்.
இல்ல ஒரு நிமிஷம் இவர்கிட்ட மட்டும் பேசிட்டு வந்துடுறேன். Yes, Ma. Tell me, Ma Parvini.
So in my pre-calc class, you know, like the non-linear function.
Do one thing. Go ahead and share screen with me.
Okay.
I'll help you.
Okay.
Parvini, if I don't answer, just remain Mima hereafter. Sorry about it. I felt so bad.
It's okay. For this, she did it out in like number lines and like told us to like do the circles like for like open circles and closed circles and solve out each one by like putting in numbers and stuff. And it took like forever to do it like the way that she taught us. And I just thought the way you taught us was like easier. And
but how will you do in our case, Ma?
Like, can I?
Yeah. Oh, even function, odd function, huh?
No, it's the non-linear inequalities.
Yeah. No, okay. Wait. Non-linear inequality. So, you have to, okay. But for this, okay, so they're just substituting values and finding in each interval what happens. So they're finding the end behavior. Negative, then they are going to positive, then they are going to negative, then going to positive goes up. Now it's a cubic equation. So -4 to -1. Oh, what they're asking greater than 0. Okay. What is your question here, Parvini? Yes, I understood. What is your...
I was asking, do I have to draw the number line out and do it, or like just do it the way that you
The
taught?
way we did now, how would you do? You tell me.
With the the one x and y and then negative infinity. After like finding out the zeros, negative infinity
I
to
see. I get it. That's the same thing as this one. Whatever you're doing is the same thing as this one, I'm saying.
Okay.
Meaning, you are going to put, can you put it and show me, ma, please, if you don't mind. Minus infinity, then what?
Then -4. And then, sorry.
That you'll pick a value before -4. And then you'll pick a value between -4 and -1. Correct, ma?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what she has done on the number line, right, ma? You're putting it as a table. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
You see, if you do anyway, are you getting the same answer?
Yeah.
Then you're definitely good.
Okay. I was just wondering if they take points off for not drawing a number line.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all, because what you're doing is the same thing in a different way. Your brain takes your table easily than the number line. That's all.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
What else you have? What else questions you have? And you forwarded me something, right, Parvini?
Yeah.
Can you bring that as well?
Yeah.
Did this get resolved? Did you understand this?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
Did I clarify your question on this one?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, go to the next one.
Unlike this question, the explanation she gave for it doesn't make sense to me.
Which one, ma? This one?
Yeah.
What do you notice about the average rate of change of g of x? Where is g of x? Okay, average rate of g of x. Okay. What did I notice for every 2 change? Average rate of change is what? -3 to -1. Average rate of change is this one might be wrong. 9 minus 1, 8 divide by, okay, so 4, so 0 by 2, 0 by 2. Average rate of change, when what is happening? -4 minus 0 minus 4, 0 minus 4, okay. Average rate of change is positive, okay. The average rate of change over consecutive equal length input intervals are increasing. Yeah, correct. Rate of 4. The rate of change is constant. Oh, what is your question on this, ma?
So do we have to say, because she said we have to say these exact words for them to give points?
Ama. Yes, you have to say these exact words. Okay. In the quadratic function, right? Okay. Okay. Average rate of change over consecutive equal length input intervals. What is equal length input intervals? Do you see? -3 to -1, the distance is 2. -1 to 1, the distance is 2. Do you see?
Yeah.
When you consider equal length for every 2 increments on x, what happens to g of x? Do you see?
Yeah.
அதாவதுமா, see the g of x value, right? When x increases from -3 to -1, g of x becomes 9 to 1 and 1 to 1, 1 to 9, 9 to 25. You're not able to predict anything, correct? Correct?
Yeah.
So you go with the average rate of change. What is the average rate of change between -3 and -1? -1 and -1, then 1 and 3, 3 and 5. Like this intervals they are defining, okay? Now, what is the average rate of change? Average rate of change means change in x by change in y. What is the change in x between -3 and -1? You tell me. 2 units, correct?
Yeah.
That becomes your denominator. Average rate of change is nothing but the slope of the graph. You got it?
Yeah.
So, do you see now? -1 minus -3. So, it becomes -1 plus 3. Then, am I making sense, ma?
Yeah.
Similarly, 1 minus 9 is a -8. So basically it becomes 8 by -2, which is a -4. For the first interval, the average rate of change is -4. Do you get it?
Yeah.
With the second interval, -1 to 1, the average rate of change is 0. Why? Because 1 minus 1 is your y. Divide by x is 1 minus -1. Make sense?
Yeah.
So your answer is 0 divided by 2, which becomes a 0. So you know how to calculate the average rate of change, correct?
Yeah.
Now think about it. Your average rate of change from a negative number, it incremented to 0, then it became a positive number, correct?
Yeah.
Irma, ஒரு நிமிஷம். Correct. Give a minute. So from a negative number, it incremented to 0, 0 to 4, 8, correct?
Yeah.
So what happens? You tell me. Is the average rate of change increasing or decreasing?
It's increasing.
It is increasing for equal length input intervals, correct?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You got it? That's what is given there. So slowly go over each word. So the average rate of change over consecutive equal length intervals are increasing for a quadratic function.
Oh, okay.
How it is increasing? At the rate of 4.
4.
Because see, it steps up by 4. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So quadratic functions, the average rate of change is not constant. For a linear function, the average AROC is constant. For a quadratic function, the AROC is not constant.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank
So
you.
for a quadratic function, what is constant?
The average rate of change of the
Average rate of change is not constant. -4048. For a linear function, that average rate of change is constant. Slope is constant, right?
Yeah.
See, slope will be constant for a linear function. Slope is the average rate of change.
Oh, the average rate of change of the rate of change. Like the second.
Correct. The rate of change. You got it?
Yeah.
That is constant. This 444 in red they have marked, right? That is the rate of change. Whereas the previous one, the green one, is the average rate of change, which is nothing but the slope. You think like that. You got it?
Yeah.
That's all. Now you understood?
Yeah.
So for a linear, see, the wordings are a little complicated. That's all.
Okay.
But Amma, when the teacher expects you to write the same wording, yes, it is important that you write. And in the AP Pre-Calc exam, they have rubrics. In the rubrics, the same words will be written. So it's better to follow this. Make sense?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ma.